Hello there. Welcome to Larry's Fountain Pen. I'm Larry the Pen Bug Guy. And if you're new to the internet, to YouTube, or just finding out about my channel, well, here I am. If you would, and if you want, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that little bell, ding, so that way it'll notify you when I upload a video, and we can all have fun together. So what do I do? Good question, because I don't know what I do until I do it. Is that cool? Cool. So, here we go. Today's video. Mr. Announce and I, we have named this pen. And can you see those beautiful dazzling sparkles in this beautiful pen? It is really a gorgeous fountain pen. It's black and it's got gold and silver dazzling pizzazz throughout the fountain pen. It is really beautiful, good looking pen. And I've been trying to think of a good name for this pen. So Mr. Announce and I talked about it, thought about it, and this pen, first of all, is Jim Hines Custom Pens. And we wanted to get a good name that's going to fit this pattern, this style of pen. So we have named it Plasma. Energy moving through space. And if you put this under a light or take it out in the sunlight, you would see how beautiful this pen will sparkle. It's just a good looking fountain pen. The pictures doesn't do it justice. You have to actually hold this pen in your hand, and then you'll know what I'm talking about. Beautiful, fantastic fountain pen. Great fountain pen. Love it. And this has a 1.1 nib that writes extremely nice. And to be honest with you, at first I didn't like the nib. They were okay. My nibs are a medium nib. Always has been. I do like some fine nibs, but I'm not crazy about them at one time. But slowly but surely, I'm getting to like fine nibs. Then I did a review on a friend of ours, Kara Overman. She has the Hines Custom Pink thing. Isn't that right?
Yes.
But we all named it the Pink thing. Perfect name for this beautiful, gorgeous, to die for pen that Jim made. A super creation. And, you know, she is an extra fine nib type lady. And I didn't really want to do a review on it. You know, extra fine is not my thing. But just said, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it. So I did it. When I put that nib to paper, automatically, instantly, I was connected with that pen. That extra fine nib was smooth and wet and desirable. Gold nib, a number 6 Jowo nib that made me a believer that extra fine nibs can be delicious. I have tested some other extra fine nibs that were either too dry, boring, scratchy. Oh, I can't stand that. So that was a turnoff. But I really did enjoy it. I enjoyed it so much that I had Jim Hines order me one, the nib. And he is making me my beacon with a clip on the cap. So I'm going to have this beautiful gorgeous to die for Heinz Beacon with a 14K extra fine juicy nib. So, can't wait till that come in. Oh, it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of fun. So, there you go. Now, let's take you to some ink that I did a review on, but I want to show you what this ink looks like now. It's called the...
This is J. Urban Emerald of Chivor.
Look at that beautiful sparkles in this ink. Just look at that, to die for. And another one is Robert Oyster Antiqua, I think it's called. It's a gold looking, but this is gorgeous. Really some beautiful stuff. So, I wanted to share this with you. And just because I love this pen so much, I want to write with it. You know, you don't have to have any special reason to pick up a fountain pen and write with it. You can doodle with it or whatever. Now here's the downstroke, and then here's a cross stroke. It'll be thinner. Beautiful. So, the plasma. And I believe that Jim has one left for sale. If you're interested, check it out. See what you think. Also, I'm sure you're familiar with this little buddy. My Ultimate Blue Storm. This is another Jim Hines creation, the Blue Storm. I have it with the clip. Doesn't have any of the bands on the round, on the barrel or the cap. But you can get them that way. But this one has a beautiful to die for 14K gold medium number 6 Joe nib to die for. So let's write with this a little bit. And here's the downstroke and the cross stroke. It's not a stub, it's a medium nib. And the ink on this baby is a pretty cool ink. So this is the, right here, is the Private Reserve Tropical Blue. And I picked this ink up, a sample from Anderson Pens. Really a nice ink. And we'll do another. As we get ready for number 3. And soon it will be Christmas Day. Are y'all ready for that? Oh, I can't wait. Love Christmas. I just love, love, love Christmas. Always have and always will. All right. Let me get all this ready here. And then I'll look up the ink that I'll be using. Very important. Okay. This is also a Jim Hines creation called American Graffiti with a fine nib. Really a nice fountain pen. I love the pattern. I love the shape. I like the way it feels in my hands. A nice balanced pen. I love the nib, number 6 size, stainless steel, two-tone Jowo nib. Nicely done. Hines is a monster at making these incredible custom-made pens. Downstroke and the cross stroke. And the name of this ink, Blackstone. Really writes really nice. Blackstone, brown, and another really nice pen. So, let's go with another one here. Okay, here we go. Here is one of my favorite pens, the Pilot Vanishing Point. It's a unique fountain pen. You either like it or you don't like this pen. Some people don't like it because of the clip. Some people have the clip removed. For me, it works very well. I have a fountain pen that acts like a ballpoint. Click, click, in. Comes in very handy. And if you need, take quick notes, boom, there you have it. Or long writing sessions, it just does a really nice job. I love this color, a matte blue finish. And I want to thanks again to the Penscription.com folks for their generosity. They sent me this beautiful gift in the mail a few days ago. I was not expecting it, but talking about Merry Christmas, they made my day. Two gentlemen, two really fine, outstanding guys. And their names are Silent
P.
is one, and the other is
Nick.
or Nicholas for Saint Nick.
And
So
they have the Cubby seal of approval as well.
yes, the Cubby seal of approval. Yes, they do. Yes. So, gentlemen, from my house to yours, thank you, and God bless each and every one of you. So, here you have that one. Here we go with this one. And this is the coming up here. Okay. Look at that nice nib, just lays it down. Really sweet. And the ink, Blackstone. Blackstone, Sydney Harbor. another really nice ink that I'm in love with, and I picked up the sample from Anderson Pens as well. So I you know, I take it back. It is not Blackstone. I made an error, but I did get it from Anderson Pens. It is not Blackstone. Private Reserve, Ebony, Blue. A really nice ink. I really love the ink, and I'm sold on them. All these inks I have here, I like them. All right. Now, here is the Heinz newest creation that I got from him. And I'm just looking for the ink here. It's a Blue Storm. Let's just put this down here. And there you have that. And here's your downstroke and your cross stroke. Now, let me, it's going to be a brown, so. And this is the Private Reserve Ultra Black Fast Dry ink I'm using. I'm almost out of ink. As you can see there, I'm running out of ink. And this is fast dry. Let me see how much ink I have left in my little baby. As you can see, I am empty. Wow, well, I inked this little jewel up November the 28th, I believe, and I've been having a lot of fun out of it. So, a super beautiful, nice fountain pen that I had Jim clone this pen from the Conklin All-American Raven, and this is how I wanted it, and this is how it came out. Perfection. I wouldn't have it any other way. When I want something a certain way, that's how I want it, and Jim again delivers. So, I'm glad of that. So, let's go ahead and go Lamy time. Let's get ready for some Lamy. So, Lamy, Lamy, Lamy. And here you have a really super nice fountain pen. One of my favorites. It's not the favorite, but it is up there in the standings. That, you know, similar to the Vanishing Point, not exactly. Right here you have the clip, as the Vanishing Point had their clip, same place. But this pen, instead of clicking it, you twist it, and this beautiful 14K fine nib pops out of it. So let's do some writing with this one. See how much ink is in left? And I think I am totally empty on this little guy here. I think I can get a little more out of it. Not much. Let me see if I can get her to writing. And the downstroke and the cross stroke. It really writes nice, wet. It lays down some of that ink I like, smooth. And the ink I'm using is no other than the Lamy Peridot. That's that new one that came out. Really another ink that I really fell in love with. So let's get ready for one more. Here is a beautiful Mont Blanc. La Petite Little Prince. Beautiful, elegant writing instrument by Mont Blanc. And one of my viewers, Dr. Joe, was so gracious in sending me this pen. Thank you again, Joe, for your thoughtfulness and kindness. Let's write with a pen. This, my friend, has a beautiful, nice, fine nib. Yes, you heard me. Fine nib. And bow wow. And then the ink I'm using. Yes, Private Reserve. The American Blue. Another nice, beautiful ink that I do like. And with that, my friends, I thought by this way I could show you some of these great looking inks that I like, that for me they pop. And I have a lot of fun and enjoyment using these inks. We all have our different likes and dislikes, correct? But these are some really hot ink. And so what I'm doing now, I told myself already that I'm not buying any more inks. I don't need any more inks. But pen enthusiasts also are ink nerds, ink freaks. We just love inks. I went ahead and got all these samples. I bought buku samples from Anderson Pens of the Private Reserve and the Blackstone inks. And, you know, I have, so far, the ones I've used, I like them all. The one that I am not yet feeling, and I'll tell you this in a second. Let me look up on my log, the Pen Thing log, which I picked up from
thepenthing.com.
And that's by
Doc Freelander.
Yep. So, and I'm looking, and here it is. as I'm looking, this is the Private Reserve Sonic Blue that I purchased. That's the only one so far that I really wasn't into. To me, it was dull, boring. And let me show you what it looked like. That's what it looks like. I just didn't feel it. So, again, here is my traveler's notebook. I use this religiously. I love it. It's great. And I put stickers on it, as you can tell. And this one on the back is the Traveler's Notebook, Traveler's Company, Japan, made in Thailand. It used to be the Midori at one time, but they split. And I have two of these. This one, I'm not sure what the other color is, but I think it's about time to get a new one. But, you know, I really like them, and I keep, in these notebooks, you know, I really do love the Tomoe River paper, and I get my notebooks now 52G Tomoe River paper from Goulet Pens, and this is the blank, and then this is the line, and this is what I use also in my pocket size traveler's pocket notebook. So I really like that a lot. And right now I have 3 notebooks in this. It can hold more. But at the Pen Think store with Dr. Brian Friedlander, he really has done a great job on this ink swatch pilot log. And, you know, here are all the inks. And how I do mine, I check that little heart, the ones I like. And then I'm really putting a little star dash right there at the end, and that tells me how much I really, really want them. Now, the Mont Blanc Orange and the Domine Pumpkin, great inks. I love them. So, and I already have those, and I'm not sure yet if it's going to get a star or not, but it's close to it. And then over here, the same thing I've done over here. So, and this is how I set mine up here, and it really is helpful. I go back and I can see when I used, what pen I used, when I inked it up, when I cleaned it out, and it'll tell me on the chart, you know, what I thought of the ink. So, these are really handy. I think this is by far one of the best one that has come out so far. There's been so many of these come out. Not saying that the others are bad, but I just like the way this one is set up. And in the very back, what Brian has done also that's pretty cool is that a place for notes. You can make your notes, which I will fill in later, and that's always handy. Write notes about the ink or the nib, you know, what are your thoughts? So it works out really well. So I really do like it. Well, my friends, that's going to wrap this video up today. I hope y'all made it all the way through. I hope it didn't bore you. I have a lot of fun making this video. I think it's really interesting because I have people ask me about certain inks and how does the colors look on paper with the nibs. Believe it or not, they were asking a lot about the 1.1, the medium, and the fine. And they were asking me about the extra fine, but I don't have an extra fine yet. But hopefully in the next 2 weeks, it should be on board. Well, folks, again, thank you for taking time with me, sharing with you what I do. And I want to leave this little thought in your head. Remember the Pen Bug Chat? You remember, don't you, Mr. Announcer?
Oh, yes.
Believe it or not, I have got requests for the pin book chat. So it's not really any different, is it, than just a live stream talking about this or that? Isn't that correct? I just named it the pin book chat.
Right.
Right. So I guess people like the name of that, so I'll bring it back and we'll use it again. And I do like that little character, the ant. Some people don't like him, some do. I think it's kind of cool. And I think, Mr. Announcer, I had him kind of change up the look on the ant a little bit, didn't we?
Yes.
And he's a pretty cool ant, but everything stays the same. What else? And last thing before I leave, getting close to Christmas. I'm really close to the 3,000 mark as far as subscribers go. If you're interested in getting in on the giveaway this year for the Lamy 2000, you want to send me your pin essay to
Larry B0711 at gmail.com.
and then I will forward that to Dr. Brian Philander at the Pin Think store. He and he alone will choose the winner, and I will announce it on YouTube. So I'm buying the pin from Doc, and then he will ship it to the lucky winner. And I might throw some other goodies in it, but that's going to be my biggest one so far. And I guess that's going to take care of it, right? So, Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas to each and every one of you out there in Never Never Land. My friends, be safe. And remember, as always, don't text and drive. Bye-bye.